What is up, everybody? This is the Resident Chicken Podcast, episode 26, I think.
Hi, guys.
Charlie says hello. Alright. I'm very excited. I had to put some thought. Why are you hissing? Why are you hissing, son? Why are you hissing at me? I had to put some thought into how I was going to continue and what games I wanted to continue with. I was gonna go back and do the podcast how I started it with the laptop in front of the TV in the living room, and I thought, I think I'm gonna hold off on that. I know switchboards are like really accessible, and it'd be cool to play Resident Evil 2 and 3 with the proper like equipment, maybe. And then I was thinking like 3 might be the perfect finale to this podcast. For those new to this, I know it's a game stream. I'm calling it a podcast because I talk about things other than Resident Evil, but it's kind of like one of my all-time favorite things. So my favorite game, it's definitely my favorite video games, the whole series. I'm even a fan of Resident Evil 6, which is crazy. Anyways, long story short, I have a ton of shit that I want to talk about, and some of it might carry over to next week. But the Resident Chicken Podcast is a podcast with Resident Evil games in the background, I guess. I guess is the best way to put it. But I want to play through the whole series. I got through 1. I did half of 2. Charlie broke my TV. Took a little break. Came back. What did I play after 2?
Yeah,
I did. Well, no, it was an accident. I did the remake as well as 0. I've also played through the Resident Evil 2 remake and the Resident Evil 3 remake, which are amazing. 2 and 3 are my favorite games, though. So I was like, well, yeah, maybe that might be a good finale. We'll revisit 2 and get through 2 and play 3, you know? Since they're my favorite. I kind of wanted to do it in order, but whatever, it's fine. I also thought 4... Well, then after that, I decided, well, maybe I'll do Code Veronica. And I was like, Code Veronica might be good. And I was like, well, I might do Code Veronica later on, and I should just get into the next trilogy. Because you have 1, 2, and 3 on the PlayStation 1. And then you had the remake 0 and Resident Evil 4 come out on the GameCube. Resident Evil 4 originally came out on the GameCube. And it was the whole reason I got a GameCube. For whatever reason, Capcom made Resident Evil exclusive to the GameCube for 6 games, I think. They did a couple ports. They did 2, 3, Code Veronica, and then they did 3 original games. They did the remake of 1, they did 0, and then they did this. This came out, I got this right after I turned 18, and I stayed up all night and beat this game in 1 sitting, I believe. Maybe 2 sittings. I beat it overnight, though, which is crazy, because Resident Evil 4 is kind of a long game. So I should shut the fuck up and get into it. Am I right, guys? Am I right, Charlie? I have played this already, but we should start a new game.
Resident Evil.
We'll keep shit normal. Sorry, I'm adjusting the volume on my TV so I can't see. Alright. Keep things normal.
1998. I'll never forget it. It was the year when those grisly murders occurred in the Arklay Mountains. Soon after, the news was out to the whole world, revealing that it was the fault of a secret viral experiment conducted by the international pharmaceutical enterprise, Umbrella. The virus broke out in a nearby mountain community, Raccoon City, and hit the peaceful little town with a devastating blow crippling its very foundation. Not taking any chances, the President of the United States ordered a contingency plan to sterilize Raccoon City. With the whole affair gone public, the United States government issued an indefinite suspension of business decree to Umbrella. Soon its stock prices crashed, and for all intents and purposes, Umbrella was finished.
Spoiler alert.
6 years have passed since that horrendous incident. I received special training via a secret organization working under the direct control of the president. I was to assume the responsibility of protecting the new president's family.
Why am I the one who always gets the short end of the stick?
Yo, who are you really? Come on and tell us. You are a long way from home, cowboy. You have my sympathies.
Guess that's a local's way of breaking the ice. Anyway,
So we're-
you know what this is all about.
We're in a remote
My
portion of
assignment is to search for
Spain.
the president's missing daughter.
What? All by yourself?
I'm sure you boys didn't just tag along so we could sing Kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire.
And Leon's so edgy and cool all of a sudden.
You did.
No longer a rookie cop.
Crazy American. It's a direct order from the chief himself. I tell you, it's no picnic.
I'm counting on you guys.
Hey, another spoiler. Those guys don't last very long. Anyways, so 1, 2, and 3 are a trilogy, and so this is the start of another trilogy, 4, 5, and 6. And a common theme in these games is
It was right before I was to take on my duties of protecting the president's daughter when she was abducted. That's the ultimate reason I'm in this lonely and rural part of Europe. According to our intelligence, there's reliable information about a sighting of a girl that looks very similar to the president's daughter. Apparently, she's being withheld by some unidentified
Turn that down, please.
group of people. Who would have thought that my first job would have been a rescue mission?
It's freezing. So cold all of a sudden. Must be my imagination.
so 1, 2, and 3, and then 4, 5, and 6. And a common theme with 4, 5, and 6. This takes place in Spain. 5 took place in Africa, and then I believe most of 6. Excuse me, Charlie. Most of 6 takes place in China. 6 jumps around. There's a European country in 6 too, I believe. Nowadays, growing up 2 was always like the fan favorite, but nowadays people 4 might
Just up ahead is the village.
have passed up 2 as far as
I'll go
about
and have a
people
look
that
around.
consider this their favorite in the
Stay and watch
series.
the car. Don't want to get any parking tickets.
Right. Parking tickets.
Good luck.
Yeah, I remember the first time I popped this into the GameCube, I was
Did you say something?
blown away by this game.
Leon, I hope you can hear me. I'm Ingrid Hunnigan. I'll be your support on this mission.
100% Metal Gear
Loud
Solid.
and clear. Somehow I thought you'd be a little older. So the subject's name's Ashley Graham, right?
That's right. She's the daughter of the president. So try to behave yourself, okay?
Whoever this group is, they sure picked the wrong girl to kidnap.
I'll try to find some more information on my end as well.
Good. Talk to you later. Leon out.
The cool thing about Resident Evil to me is it's a B movie. But 4, 5, and 6 are like blockbuster epic B movies. Like, I don't know how to explain it other than they're B movies, man. They borrow from other games. They're silly. Do I have 10 bullets. Okay. Yo, we need organization in our cache. Our cache. Alright. How do I run? Okay, we're in business, ladies and gentlemen. Pueblo. Another reason I felt it appropriate to bring this particular game back is because of Resident Evil Village coming out the beginning of last summer. Fantastic game. A lot of people compared it to this. They're different games.
Sir?
but there's similarities for sure. And another reason to bring the podcast back all together.
I was wondering if you might
Oh, he's not a
recognize a girl
zombie.
in this photograph.
¿Qué carajo estás haciendo aquí? ¡Lárgate, cabrón!
Sorry to have bothered you.
Well, you did just walk into this dude's house, Leon.
Freeze!
I'm gonna shoot him.
Sit freeze!
The second the game allows me to shoot him. Ugh. I have to get used to that over the shoulder.
Shit.
Is everything okay?
There was
Nope.
a hostile local. I had no choice but to neutralize him. There are still others surrounding the area.
Get out of there and head toward the village. Take whatever measures necessary to save the subject.
Understood.
Alright. How do I reload? X. Okay. He's not a zombie. Come and get it, big boys. Alright, now this is a portion of the stream where I'm going to start yakking about shit that I've want to talk about. Charlie, how'd you feel about the new Dune that just came out the other day? I don't want to talk about Dune. I was excited about Dune. It's a cool movie. I'll check out the sequels, but I don't know what I was expecting. I don't want to spoil anything. My friend Seb on Facebook called it hollow. I think that was a good word. I would say lifeless, but it wasn't lifeless. Like, the acting's good. They created the world perfectly fine. Are these guys not coming in here? Get out of here. Oh yeah, I can jump through this window, huh? I jump through the window. Oh no. Maggots. Yo, where are these guys? Are they... Alright, let's just jump out fucking window for no reason. That makes sense. Uh-oh. I just still don't know the buttons controls. Ugh! I'm not bad at this. Just give me time. It's a little clunky. Okay, we're good. I go help this puppy. Yeah, there's just kind of like... Okay, if you know the story of Dune, there's a portion of Dune where shit's hitting the fan. And you got fucking Jason Momoa's flying ass. Where's the dog? Where's the puppy at? There he is. You got Jason Momoa flying around the city, and I'm just like, there's a lot of cool explosions and shit kind of happening, but just has this lifelessness to it. It's almost too much going on for my senses. Maybe I don't know how to explain it very well. I did not hate it though. But this is what I'll include in my review. I prefer the old 80s Dune that David Lynch is not a fan of. It's funny because I was talking to Sonny Fernandez about the film. Where should I save this? Oh, that was my Ada. Number 8, baby. Lucky number 8. No, lucky number 7, baby. And Gregory Lamerson, the director of Slime City Massacre, chimed in on our conversation, which is fucking crazy world we live in. I'm talking to like 2 successful filmmakers about Dune on Facebook. My stupid ass with my little YouTube video that 5 people might watch portion of. And Gregory Lamerson was pointing out, David Lynch hates Dune, and it's like, well, yeah, you're right. I know this. I still like it. I love that movie, actually. I'm a fan. This might hurt me. And Sonny was kind of mentioning it might just be a story that's been used up already, possibly. It might be a possible thing to recreate properly. Like, I feel like the stylistic approach might have been better in hindsight. I don't know. And once again, this is like the first part of a series. Like, there's... Whoa, shit. She did. What did he say? Guess there's no sex discrimination here. Better find her fat. Okay. Didn't mean to do that. That was a waste of a bullet. Yeah, it's very stylistic. It didn't come out exactly right. I feel like they kind of, that movie definitely falls apart at the end. And this one was, it was a good movie. I don't really know. People were saying it's gonna be the next Star Wars. Hey, guess what, dudes? They said the same fucking thing about David Lynch's dude, and it wasn't. I don't even know why people want to compete with Star Wars. Star Wars is like its own thing. Can't shoot through that gap. Oh, I got him. I'm out here, idiot. I love how the music stops when they're dead. It's helpful. Okay, I got 8 bullets left, guys. These guys are not dropping anything for me. Let's see. There's a snake in one of these. Not yet. Okay. So whenever you slash those crates, you gotta remember, slash twice. Otherwise the snake's gonna bite you in the butt. Yeah, anyways, I didn't start this because I wanted to talk about Dune. I just watched that last night. We also, my fiance and I she's watching Game of Thrones for the first time, so that's fun to watch her, like, yo, they're brother and sister, dude.
Leon, how you holding
Yep.
up?
Bad question.
Gets worse from here.
Sorry
Just
to
so you
hear
know,
that.
just gets worse
I'm
and
sending
worse.
you a playing manual. Hope you find it useful.
I'll take
But,
a look at it. Thanks.
Where do I start? Well, the new Resident Evil. I keep getting stopped by this shit. The new Resident Evil film is coming out November 24th next month. I'm very excited. That was also some reason I wanted to get this going, because I definitely am gonna want to talk about that. I plan to watch that in the theaters. Very, very excited. They finally released a trailer to the movie. I've been waiting for the trailer all summer. I thought maybe they'd give us a trailer at least sooner, but it works. It looks good. It looks fun. I'm excited about it. Oh no, they killed my friend. Dead. Ugh. Alright, whatever. So this is when... This shit is crazy right here. Shit's about to hit the fan. And this was a big deal when this game came out. Because up to this point in horror games, it was usually like stupid monsters and stuff. These guys are going to work as a village to kill me now, and I have to survive it. So hopefully I can remember the controls long enough to survive the ordeal.
Why are these people?
And initially when this game was revealed, people were kind of mad that they weren't doing zombies anymore. And it was like, that's kind of the cool thing about Resident Evil. There's other fucking monsters in the series. You can kind of go crazy with it. As long as there's like a sci-fi element to it. Which Resident Evil Village just came out and they had werewolves. They added a science to it, guys. They kept it scientific. I thought they did good, but a lot of people were like, Resident Evil isn't about fairy tales, and it's like, well, it can kind of be whatever it wants. It's based on horror movies. No, take that. Okay, the trick to this part is to chill up over here. I feel relatively safe in this area. I might die. It's been a while since I played this. Okay, chainsaw guy's coming. I'm scared. Wait, I have a shotgun. I can kill chainsaw guy. Oh god. I forgot the controls. This is bad. I just ran into the fucking lion's den here. Okay, let's heal. So as you can see, I'm a veteran of this series, and I am fucking scared right now for my life. It's a little more intense than what we're used to. Okay, fuck. Guys, I'm gonna die. I'm not looking good for my friends right now. I'm embarrassed. Okay, I don't know where the chainsaw guy is. He might sneak up on me on the left. Oh, more are coming. We're in so much trouble. So intense. Chainsaw guy, where are you? Where's the chainsaw guy? I'm so scared. I'm out of here, dude. Homeboy's gonna come around that corner and scare me. I'm very excited for Resident Evil. We just saw Carnage in the theaters, which I enjoyed that a lot. That was fun. It's a fun little treat. Oh shit. Get out of there. I might get burned if I stay up here. Okay, what do I do? Guess we go down. Oh god, they're all right there. I think we survived maybe long enough. I don't know. on, chainsaw boy. There you are. Whew. Go out of there! Run! Run, Leon! I survived. And that's it.
La campana.
I remember the first time I played this, that was a lot harder to do.
Tenemos que irnos.
Yeah, I saw the new Maximum Carnage. Was it Maximum Carnage? Venom Max. I really like those Venom movies. They're fun. They're very anti-Marvel movies. I feel like I enjoy the idea of Eddie Brock being a good guy with a demon that he's somehow tamed.
Where's everyone going?
It's a little silly. I like the Deadpool movies for the same reason. Oh, that's the intro. Where's everybody going? Yeah, it was cool, man.
Hunnigan, I have some bad news. I've
That-
confirmed the body of an officer.
Woody did a good job.
People here.
Leon, you need
He's
to get
creep.
out of there. Look for a tower and follow.
Yeah,
the
I
trail.
dug it. I enjoyed it. We went to the theater to watch it, which it's definitely a popcorn kind of movie. So yeah, it worked. It worked for me. And I was a fan of the first one. Even the Eminem rap at the end of it was like, this is good stuff. I'm enjoying this. I didn't get shit, did I? Oh, I got an herb. Thank you for that. Oh, we got some ammo. Cool. How generous. Two rounds, thanks. Resident Evil 4. Alright. Now here's the movie I want to talk about. It's gonna be long-winded. I got a lot to say about this shit while we explore. Pick up some treats here. Man, my son was playing in the living room and I hear a loud whack, and I go out and this kid fucking ran into the wall, had a huge goose egg. I was so scared. I didn't know what to do. Ugly son of a bitch. Not Charlie, the Lord Sadler. It freaked me the fuck out. So that's what I was doing before I started this podcast. I was just freaked out. Panic. Instant panic. Is my baby gonna die? This was all I was thinking when this podcast started. Was my baby gonna survive the night? He's okay though. We put some ice on it. I know you gotta keep them awake for a bit after they hit their heads. I'm grateful to my son because as crazy as is, he doesn't normally get hurt. So that was the first time in a long time he's if you don't have kids, man, when they get hurt, you panic. It's like it's scary. I'm very grateful for my fiance. She helps me. Did that not do anything? Was that pointless? I'm sorry. I thought you were gonna give me an egg, dude. I ain't. No egg? Did I just kill this poor chicken for nothing? Let's try another one. Oh, I missed! Chill out, Fran. I just need your eggs. Can you lay me an egg? Cat, definitely don't kill the chicken to get eggs. How do I get eggs? Where's the eggs at? I need an egg. Should I kill a cow? Charlie, no. Charlie just says, yeah. Yeah. Murder, murder, murder. Sick, Charles. It's sick. Alright. Let's get into it. Halloween Kills. That reminds me, I need to cancel Peacock. I got Peacock just to watch Halloween Kills, and I no longer require their services. I saw Halloween Kills this last week. I thought it would be fun to post about the movie 35 times on Facebook while watching it. Nobody else, very small amount of people saw the humor involved with that and partook in commenting and discussing the film with me, which is fine. I understand it's probably annoying for some people. These flashbangs are valuable. Those are helpful. I forgot on what though. They're helpful. They kill something. The only spoiler I had for Halloween Kills was that Lonnie... Okay, yo. Mute this shit or something. I'm going to talk about Halloween Kills in depth. Hopefully you've seen it by now or you don't give a shit. You shouldn't give a shit about spoilers. But if for whatever reason, the 12th film in the Halloween series has y'all hot and bothered, go watch it before you watch this, I guess. I don't know what you're doing with your time. If you're that big of a fan of Halloween and you can't have... There's not much to spoil, though. I'll tell you that much. Here I go. Halloween Kills. Horrible fucking movie. Just garbage. That's my review of Halloween Kills. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I'm gonna go to bed. This has been another episode of the Resident Chicken... I've already been in here, guys. How do I get... What am I doing? I know there's another building I can get into, right? How do I get into this fucking place? Do I just go through the door? There we go. Yeah, you kicked that open, boy. I thought I could open this shit. I can't open these? Okay, well. Oh, I can open this. No. I can push it in front of the door. Okay. If I had been a ballsier man, I would have been doing this during the attack. This is how an old man plays some Resident Evil. Careful. Like a surgeon. I had things to say, but my brain is slowly turning off for the night. So let's get through it. Oh yeah, Lonnie's in Halloween Kills for some reason. For those of you who don't know, or only care enough to listen to me talk about this stupid movie, Lonnie is the bully in the original Halloween who was picking on Tommy Doyle. He pushes Tommy down. He's just a douchebag. And then later on, Dr. Loomis is like, "Get the fuck away from here, bitch!" He was just trying to scare the little kid away because he's gonna go into the Myers house or whatever. Should I read this? Recently, there has been information that a United States government agent is here investigating the village. Do not let this American agent get in contact with the prisoner. For those of you not yet informed, the prisoner is being held in an old house beyond the farm. We will transfer the prisoner to a more secure location in the valley when we are ready. The prisoner is to stay there until further notice. Meanwhile, do not let the American agent near the prisoner. We do not know how the American government found out about our village, but we are investigating. However, I feel that this intrusion at this particular time is not just a coincidence. I sense a third party other than the United States government involved here. My fellow men, stay alert. Chief Torres Mendez. Okay. Oh, do my files carry over from the other playthroughs? I guess so. You guys just want to read files? Oh no, those are the files I collected so far. Okay, we're good. Alright. We're gonna go explore his farm and I'm gonna fucking talk about this movie. Jeez. It's been a while since I played through the Mass Effect series, all 3 games this last summer, and I was gonna do commentary on it, and I was just like, nah, I'm not gonna. I commentated on like 3 of them. Usually when I'm playing video games at night, I'm talking to Michelle because she works at night. Uh-oh, I missed. Dude, Leon! You hold a gun like Michael J. Fox! Sorry, that was insensitive. I'm trying this thing where I think before I make jokes, and I just failed. It's a horrible joke. Yeah, this is hard to aim. I gotta get used to this again. Dude, I'm shooting you in the dick. Will you die? Yeah, Lord Sadler. Give me some bullets, bitch. Alright, there's more people, isn't there? That was it? I got 2. I gotta waste a bullet on this shit? Really? Well, I'm gonna miss. Gah. Are you fucking playing with me right now? What's up? Thank you. You know what? This game sucks. I don't even want to play this anymore. Hype. You guys all hype this shit. Oh, wow. Alright. This sucks. Thank you for dying. Go in peace. Burn in hell. Rest in peace. So yeah, Lonnie's in this movie. Is that it? Was that all I needed to say about this film? So it starts with Doc. Is his name Dawkins? The deputy who was in the first movie survives, and the kid, okay, I don't know their names. Daughter, mother, grandma. Laurie Strode's grandma, mother and daughter. Laurie Strode is being rushed to the hospital. House is burning down. Oh my god. With where is he? Who's throwing stuff at me? Mother, daughter, grandma, Laurie Strode are going to the hospital. She's bleeding out. The house is on fire. Firemen show up to the house. Michael Myers is hiding in a metal shed down in the basement. Fireman comes into the house, falls through the floor into the basement, and Michael Myers proceeds to kill like 20 firemen all at once, like a badass. And I realized, oh, you know what? This isn't even Michael Myers. This is fucking Jason Voorhees. But hey, I'll roll with it. Just starts dispatching people. He's pissed. He got. They tried to kill him. He ain't dying. He's fucking Michael Myers. So they have like the flashback is. This movie's technically great. Like they put it together awesomely, and I to the point where there's Dr. Loomis, and he looks like he's like I thought he was CGI, and my buddy Henrik was like, no man, that's fucking. It's an actor playing Dr. Loomis. I was blown away by that. Anyways, the girl, the daughter's boyfriend in the first movie was dressed like a girl, and they got into a fight or whatever, and got separated. So he's like trying to get a hold of her on his phone, and he comes across the deputy got stabbed in the neck in the first movie by the crazy doctor. So he ends up at the hospital with Laurie Strode, and she's in a coma for half the movie. She's not even really a main character. The main characters of the movie are the kid in the skirt's dad, Lonnie, from the original movie. Tommy Doyle, played by Michael C. Hall. Is that his name? Fucking Breakfast Club guy. Who has no character development. None of them have character development. They're just very mad at Michael Myers. Everybody's traumatized from an incident that happened 40 years ago. I'm not belittling somebody being murdered, but the only person that would have any real trauma from that incident, I mean, I guess it'd be scary to have like a psychopath try and kill you when you're a little kid, but they ran down the street and got away, and this was 43 years ago. But for whatever reason, them and Laurie Strode always meet up at the bar to talk about how traumatized they are for 43 fucking years. So you have Tommy Doyle, you have the nurse, for whatever reason, hangs out with them, and Tommy and Lonnie made up, they're buddies now, and they're hanging out at a bar, and they find out Michael Myers is there, and they're like, "Eat tonight, evil dies." And it's like, well, you know, in this variation of their story, Michael Myers doesn't have any sort of connection to Laurie Strode, and they maintain that in this. He doesn't give a shit about Laurie Strode. He's not trying to go to the hospital. He's just trying to go to his house the whole movie. So he starts fucking killing people on the way to his house, and his motivation for getting to his old house from when he was a kid, where he stabbed his sister in the tits. I say that with quotes because it's the line in the movie. He wants to stare out the window. I guess when he was a little kid, one of the deputies. God, there's so much to this movie that's crazy. He just wants to stare out the window, and he proceeds to kill all these old people. He ruthlessly murders old people, and it's very pointless to me. The town ends up getting into a frenzy, like a huge riot of people, and they're all waiting at the hospital because they think for whatever reason he's going to go to attack Laurie Strode. In the whole movie, they just keep saying evil dies tonight, and it's like, none of you matter. The only good acting in the film, the only person that does some okay acting is the mom, I guess. The daughter's okay. She wants to get revenge because her dad was killed in the first movie, so she sneaks out with her boyfriend and his dad, Lonnie, and they're part of the riots. And Laurie Strode tries to get up and ends up getting her stitches ripped open, so she's stuck at the hospital the whole movie. Michael Myers kills like 40 people. This movie, I forgot how many people he kills a shitload of people, to the point where the Halloween series is now at 12 movies. Friday the 13th is at 12 movies. I think Michael Myers finally passed up Jason on the amount of people he's killed in the movies. I think he's like 164 and Jason was 157. We looked it up the other day because it's always been a thing since I was a kid. Jason has the highest body count in these slasher movies. Michael Myers isn't really... He became a slasher later on in the sequels, but the original Friday the 13th is not really a slasher. I mean, I guess you could call it a slasher, but it's a very tame slasher as far as slashers go. It's more of a horror movie. It's a scary movie. It's a fucking psycho pervert guy in a mask stalking babysitters. He kills 3 people in the movie, right? Maybe 4. I thought the nurse got killed in the first one. Didn't the nurse say he's with? I don't know. It doesn't fucking matter. Stupid shit. Everybody's raving about this movie. I don't normally like to shit on stuff that people like, but I think people just like it because it is a very over-the-top, violent movie. If you're looking for some carnage, that's what this guy does in this movie. I'm not doing shit right now. What am I doing here? Let's get out of here. Yeah, if you're looking for like a movie where a guy in a mask is gonna fucking just annihilate people for an hour and a half, almost, it's like an hour and 45 minutes. He kills people for a long time. Like a lot of people, like over 20 people die in this movie, like brutally. I think it's the same director as the first, well, the last Halloween that came out in 2018, and he has this quirkiness to his films. I know Danny McBride helped write it. There's like this old couple playing with like a drone or some shit. Gotta sprint. Gotta sprint, 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 sprint. Ooh, that was close. They're like playing with a drone and I don't know, man. There's a lot of stuff that just doesn't, I gotta come back for this stuff. I can't waste bullets. I don't have bullets for that. Okay, I'm an idiot. Okay. I think a chainsaw guy's getting ready to show up, isn't he? That guy has fucking dynamite. Jeez Louise. Wanna play dynamite, bro? Let's play with dynamite. I don't think I got him. I think I wasted that shit. That sucks. Okay, well. You win some, you lose some, you know what I mean? That's gonna kill me. Ah! Where is he? How long does that fuse on that dynamite? Okay. Fuck this guy. Jeez Louise. No bullets in here, probably. Whack. Good grief. Enough with the dynamite. I don't have the bullets for these guys. Spiders. I hate spiders. Ew. Alright. Oh my god! That scared the fuck out of me! Whew! I hit a bear trap and it scared Daddy. Because he's a little pansy. I don't know. I know there's more explosives out here. Let's just go. I think this is a good time to save because I'm doing horrible. Now, one thing to consider, a lot of people like the 2018 Halloween. I'm a fan of the Halloween movies. I tend to like the worst movies in this, like Halloween 3. It's one of my favorite movies ever. I'm a Tom Atkins guy. Halloween 6 might be my favorite out of the Michael Myers stories. The first is obviously the superior horror film. I mean, some people like 2 a lot. 2's cool, I guess, but that first one, it's one of my first I say this with quotes, slashers, but I really enjoyed. Did I save this? I did. I did this. I watched. I remember I saw Halloween 4 when I was pretty young. I enjoyed that movie because it's a little girl and I was a little kid, and I was like, oh, I can relate to this kind of. And 4 has this fun. It creates this fun, like, Van Helsing type Dracula setup, which I enjoy. Oh, that almost killed me. Fuck, dude, I don't have health. Oh, man. Okay, we're gonna go with it, guys. You might be catching the end of me. That's what I get for talking shit on the brand new Halloween Kills. I heard so much good stuff about this movie. I was like, wow, maybe it's really cool. And it was. I'm not even like snobby about this shit. I just said I like Halloween 6. Like, that's a fucking horrible movie too, but it's fun, you know? But I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that it's a work of art or anything. They wanted Paul Rudd, the director wanted Paul Rudd to reprise his role as grown Tommy. That could have been cool, but, you know, Paul Rudd was like, nah. Are we ready for this? Yeah, let's just get into it. I'm gonna keep yakking through it.
A little rough, don't you think?
Is he coming on to me?
Not like them?
No. You?
Okay, I have only one very important question. You got a smoke?
Got gum.
Perfect. The big cheese.
What?
Not as cool as he thought. We're gonna end this pretty soon, guys. Wow, I talked about 3 movies I was extremely excited about and so far, and the best of them was a sequel to Venom. Just fucking disappointing.
Humans, let us give you our power.
I don't want it.
Soon, you will become unable to resist this intoxicating power.
Hey, wake up.
Crawl out of one hole and into another.
You want to tell me what's going on here?
Americano, see? Now what brings a bloke like you to this part of the world? Oh, hey, easy, whoever you are.
Name's
I was
Sam.
trying to think of like a
Don't know
fun
anything
way
about this girl.
to make a sequel
her?
to Halloween, and I got nothing,
What,
guys.
supposed to
I
be
was
a
trying to
cop
think of
or
something
something?
constructive, maybe. Like, I have no clue how they would continue on.
Maybe.
I know they're gonna do Halloween Ends, obviously.
Okay, let me
Probably.
guess.
Oh, that was another thing. I
Evidence
watched the Red Letter.
That's too good for a guess. Want to start explaining?
I guess I should talk
Psychic
over this.
powers. Nah, I'm just kidding with you, amigo. I overheard one of the villagers talking something about the president's daughter in the church.
And who might you be?
Me llamo Luis Serra. I used to be a cop in Madrid. Now I'm just a good-for-nothing guy who happens to be quite a ladies' man.
Why'd you quit?
Phew, Policia. You put your life on the line. Nobody really appreciates you enough for it. Being a hero isn't what it's cracked up to be anymore.
Used to be a cop myself. Only for a day, though.
I thought I was bad.
Somehow I managed to get myself involved with the incident in Raccoon City on my first day in the force.
That is the incident with the viral outbreak, right? I think I might have seen a sample of the virus in a lab at the department.
Hey, boy.
Do something, cop!
After you.
Now!
Strong legs. Yeah, that's so cute.
It's Leon. Sorry I couldn't get in touch sooner, but I was a bit tied up.
You're okay, right?
There's a male civilian held captive. According to him, Ashley's in a church somewhere.
What happened to him?
He managed to escape.
Do you have a fix on the location of that church?
No, but apparently there's a secret passage in the village that leads there. I'm heading back to the village.
Alright, so he's gonna go back to the village and shit is gonna get even worse. These guys are gonna start fucking popping out tentacles out their face.
Over here, stranger.
Hey, it's our friend. It's the character that introduced me to Mega 64. Yeah, I know it's not the most. Anyways, I was trying to think of a fun way to like. How would you do a sequel to Halloween? And Halloween's difficult, man. I mean, a good sequel has it been done really?
Good things on sale, stranger.
I guess 4. I mean, 2's a good sequel. 2 worked, but 2 introduced the sister thing, and they added a bunch of unnecessary things. Like I have something negative. I have negative things I could say about every single sequel to Halloween. So like, is that something that really needed a sequel? You know? And you could get really creative with it. I feel like that probably would be the route. So I can buy stuff here, right? Whoa, I have 20,000 bucks. What should I buy, guys? Well, I have a handgun. I have a shotgun. Oh no, that's stuff to sell.
What are you buying?
I think we should buy a rocket launcher. No, I don't know. So you can't buy bullets. I think we probably want this.
Is that all?
I know there's people who played this game way more than me who are like, yeah, it's a stupid purchase. It's what I'm buying, alright? This is my playthrough of Resident Evil 4, and I will do what I please.
Is that all?
We might need that. Alright,
Thank you. Is that all?
we might need that too.
Thank you. What are you selling? What are you selling?
Probably rifle ammo.
Is that all, stranger? Thank you. What are you selling? Is that all, stranger? Thank you. What are you selling?
What?
Is that all, stranger?
Is your lump hurting? Oh, it's gone down a lot. Is it better? Sorry, you okay?
Thank you.
Jeez, okay. I'm sorry, guys. I got it. I'm ending the podcast and I can't fucking spit out what I wanted to say. Yeah, so, I mean, Halloween Kills, it's fun. Like, I'm not saying don't watch it just because I thought it was a stupid movie. and it's something to consider in my review is I didn't like the 2018 one as much as a lot of people did. So you might watch it and think it's the best thing ever, like some of my friends did. And I don't know what I was expecting with it. Yeah, man, that Halloween, the 2018 one. First of all, they just called it Halloween, which is so stupid and fucking douchey. There's already a Halloween. There's two Halloweens. There's a Halloween remake, and then there's Halloween. So there's like 5 timelines in this convoluted, nonsensical series, and it's just kind of like, let's just not. It's been 43 years. Let's maybe make. It's a fucking movie about a guy with a mask who breathes heavily and is a creep. That's it. You could just, I guess, but what do you do with that shit, man? You're not doing anything new with it. You're not. It's just. So my idea, all I had was I would do. If somebody was like, "Here's $1 million, you have to make a Halloween sequel," I would do a direct sequel to Halloween: Curse of Michael Myers. I like that they make Michael Myers more like Jason because I'm into the violent. I prefer Friday the 13th over Halloween, anyways. I'd make it more. I'd keep the Friday the 13th. I'd keep the Jason Voorhees Michael Myers. I wouldn't. I would. Atmosphere would be out the window. Anything, yeah. And I would make it. I'd make Michael Myers falling apart, kind of like Jason Goes to Hell. I basically make Jason Goes to Hell for Halloween. I'd take Curse of Michael Myers. I'd have Tommy Doyle back, and he fathered Michael Myers' nephew, great nephew. What would you call a nephew? Jamie Lee Curtis's grandson or whatever would have grown up, and he has feelings from the Shade, and then he had his older brother who he grew up with from the first movie, who also would see the Shade, and they both saw the Shade for whatever fucking stupid reason. And I'd have them fighting with each other. One would be good, one would be bad. And then Michael Myers needs a body, so he has to pick one of the brothers, and he'd be killing everyone. One of the brothers would get possessed, and the other brother would be defeated towards the end. And then Dr. Loomis, who just screamed at the end of Curse of Michael Myers, he survived, and he's really old, and he comes up and he fucking saves the day. He beats Michael Myers to death. He beats the new Michael Myers to death, and they burn the body. Only they watch it burn, and then they take the ashes and they just sift through them to make sure nothing's coming back of the Shade. And then that would be my movie. It would be complete fucking horseshit, just like the rest of these. You know what? I like Halloween 3, which people, you're not really supposed to like Halloween 3. I like 4. I don't really like 5. 5 was whatever, but it was still kind of cool. 4, 5, and 6 are great. I like the Rob Zombie remake, which isn't a very good movie either. It's silly to give that much backstory. It's supposed to be scary. It's not supposed to be explained so thoroughly. And that little lady boy that turns into Michael Myers is an interesting actor. I liked him in Hancock when Will Smith flies him into the air and brings him back, and he's all scared. And I liked Halloween H2O is my least favorite in the series. Oh my goodness, that movie makes me so upset. But I saw it when I was 12, and I was like, this is fucking stupid. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not very picky, guys. Like, when I say something's bad, that doesn't mean I don't like it, first of all. I can just tell you, I can explain to you why I feel like this is not a very good movie. This isn't a good idea. It was a waste of time and money and thought, but whatever. I'll eat some pizza and watch this crap for an hour and make fun of it. It's fun for me. But Halloween Resurrected, the follow-up to Halloween H2O, which is the 4th timeline in the series. So you got, what, you have... Let me save this. Turn this crap off. go back to the beginning? What? Okay. You got. I don't like that. I like this other screen better. Sorry. Okay, Halloween 2, which isn't. I liked better when I was like 6. I thought Halloween 2 was such a brilliant sequel, and I don't know, I kind of fell off Halloween 2. But the original Halloween was just Jamie Lee Curtis was just a babysitter. Halloween 2, you find out, oh, Michael Myers she was adopted away from the family, and he was her brother. She was a baby when he was born, or whatever. Okay, whatever. Dr. Loomis blows Michael Myers up at the end. He shoots both his eyes out, and then him and Michael Myers both blow up at the end of that movie. So John Carpenter produced Halloween 3. I don't think, did he direct that? He might direct. I don't know. He had Halloween 3, and he wanted to make Halloween a different movie. He wanted it to be an anthology series, so they could release a new horror movie every year or whatever. And it has Tom Atkins fighting robots and trying to stop a commercial from being released that, if watched while wearing a special Irish mask, bugs will pour out of your kid's head if they watch the commercial while wearing the mask. So that's Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, and people fucking were mad at that movie because they were like, where's Michael Myers? So, I believe about 10 years after the original Halloween, 1988, they released Halloween 4. And that had Danielle Harris as Jamie Lee Curtis's daughter. Jamie Lee Curtis died in a car accident at some point in the 10 years. And Michael Myers is a burn victim in an insane asylum. He survived the explosion, and he's just been laying there comatose because he believes his sister to be dead for some reason. For whatever reason, he thinks his sister's dead, so he's just chilling, right? You could say he might have a feeling towards that, like he knows that she's dead, because whatever's possessed him has him thinking she's dead, but she had a daughter, and he knows about the daughter because he's being transferred, and there's people talking about Jamie Lee Curtis's daughter in the ambulance, transferring him to a new insane asylum. So he suddenly comes alive and makes the ambulance crash, and he goes back to Haddonfield to kill her daughter. But how did he know Jamie Lee Curtis was dead? Who told him that? Like, whatever. So he's pursuing Jamie Lee Curtis's daughter, who's like a little 8-year-old, 7-year-old girl who wants to go trick-or-treating. She's been adopted because her mom's dead. She's sad, so her older adopted sister takes her trick-or-treating, and Michael Myers shows up to kill her. And in this movie, the town starts rioting, and so they did this already. They did this in Halloween Kills too, but 4 has the town all riled up, and Dr. Loomis shows up, and that's where the cool Van Helsing aspect comes in, and whatever. And then they did Part 5, which is just a direct continuation of Part 4. And then they did 6. And 6 is I think Dimension took over at that point, right? 6 is fucking crazy. It came out in 95, I think. And Jamie Lee Curtis's daughter, I forgot her name, Jamie. Jamie's at the very beginning, and she has a baby. And there's this creepy cult. At the end of 5, Michael Myers is arrested. Dr. Loomis catches him and uses the little girl as bait, and he's fucking crazy. He beats Michael Myers up and tranquilizes him, and this creepy guy in a hat shows up. I guess he's part of the cult that created Michael Myers or whatever. So he's in 6 too. And there's all this fucking nonsense, right? And 6 is more of the cult stuff, and Michael Myers is looking for Jamie's baby now, right? And it's a little boy, and Paul Rudd is Tommy Doyle, and he moved into the house across the street from Michael Myers' house, and there's a family that lives in Michael Myers' house, and Tommy's a weird, he has issues, right, for whatever reason, even though it's been 15 years and he should have gotten fucking over it, and he's spying on the lady across the street, and they have a thing going on, and he finds a baby because he listens to all this stuff with Michael Myers, and the town's obsessed with Michael Myers, and Michael Myers, they end up in a genetics lab where they're trying to recreate the shade or some shit, and all this fucking nonsense. Donald Pleasance died shortly after 6 came out. But 6 is crazy. So 6 is the end of the initial timeline. So you have 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6. They're all kind of a story. You have 3. So there's 2 timelines in the Halloween series already. And then H2O ignores all the sequels and is a direct sequel to part 2. And then they did a sequel to that called Halloween Resurrected. And they had kind of like a lost footage type like story going on, and Jamie Lee Curtis gets murdered at the beginning, and she's like, "I'll see you in hell, Michael," and he fucking kills her or whatever, and then he's like, "What do I do now? I killed my sister after all this time," and they completely forget the fact that Josh Hartnett was in H2O, and Michael Myers goes back to his house, and they're filming a reality show in his house, so he's pissed. But guess what, guys? Busta Rhymes is in there, and he fucking kills Michael Myers. He defeats Michael. What Donald Pleasance failed to do, Busta Rhymes says, "Trick or treat, motherfucker," and he fucking kills him. So that's the end of our fourth timeline, right? No, third timeline. So then Rob Zombie thought it'd be a good idea to remake this shit, and he does Halloween, the remake, and it came out in like 2007. And then he did H2, Halloween 2. And it starts in the hospital, kind of like he's paying nod to the original sequel, and then it just like goes into like Jamie or Taylor Scout. Laurie Strode is like trailer trash now, and Danielle Harris is her friend, and they're all traumatized from the first movie, and Michael Myers wants to kill her still because she's his little sister, and there's like a white horse. So that's the fourth timeline. Halloween 2, the remake was awful. I saw it in theaters and I was like, alright. And then they decided to do another reboot. Because it's been 40 years now, and Jamie Lee Curtis is still alive, and she's fucking... Jamie Lee Curtis is a dick in real life. She looks like such a pretentious ass base. So she, wanted to be in this, and she's like, that's not a direct sequel to 2, that's a direct sequel to 1. Do you hear how I'm rambling right now? That's what the Halloween series is. You want to know what's cool? What's way cooler about Friday the 13th? Yeah, the movies are stupid and they're silly, but they're more fun. They're more the ridiculousness just works with that series for whatever reason. And it's one continuous story. They did a remake. Platinum Dudes had to do their stupid remake. But there's only one remake, and nobody continued with it. It was whatever. And you got your 8 movies from Paramount, and then you have the 2 movies that Miramax did. Miramax made Jason Goes to Hell, and Jason Goes to Hell is not a very good Friday the 13th movie. But it's so funny because Miramax and Paramount were competing. They had Friday the 13th. Paramount had Friday the 13th, and Miramax had... Not Miramax, New Line Cinema, excuse me. I always call New Line Cinema Miramax. New Line Cinema had Freddy. So Freddy and Jason were competing. So New Line Cinema got the rights to Jason, and they made a fuck you movie to the series. And it's funny. It's cool. It's a fun thing. And the thing that people, when they talk about Jason Goes to Hell, the thing that they forget to mention is New Line redeemed themselves. They did Jason X. Jason X is a perfect... Hey, we know we're making fucking stupid sequels. Let's put this asshole in space. And it's a great movie. It's fun. And then you got Freddy versus Jason, which everybody wanted, and they failed at, or whatever, and then they did, yeah. So, Halloween Kills was stupid. I love Resident Evil 4. I hope the next episode I do, maybe I can talk about some stuff I liked. I enjoyed Venom, but I don't have much to say about Venom. He's a fucking cool villain from Spider-Man that I've liked since I was a little kid. Carnage was fun. It was a fun movie to watch. Halloween Kills is a fun movie to watch. Horrible movie, but it's fun. It's stupid. That's my final complaint about Halloween Kills. That movie takes itself so serious, and I think the thing that would make it maybe more fun is if it didn't do that. Like, maybe we should look at the fact that we're making the 12th movie in a 40-year-old series of a creepy guy in a mask. Like maybe we should acknowledge that a little bit better. You know, if it's so pretentious and silly and silly, it's silly. Jamie Lee Curtis compared this film to the Black Lives Matters movement. Bro, it's 12th movie in an old aged it's a fucking Halloween movie. Like what are we doing, guys? Right, Charlie?
Yeah.
With that said, I bid you all good night. I will be back next week with more ramblings and hopefully better gameplay. No promises. You have anything you'd like to contribute, Charles? Did you want to say anything? Go ahead, say something to the people.
Hi, Abby. Hi.
They can't. They're not gonna say anything bad.
Okay, bye.
No. Here. What did you watch? Did you like Halloween Kills? Pause the game. Pause it. What did you think about Dune?
He just said then.
Yeah.
He killed the kid.
What?
Okay.
All right. You killed a kid? Oh yeah, he did. Hey guys, bad news. Dennis dies in Halloween Kills. Another spoiler. Dennis dies in Halloween Kills, so he won't be showing up 43 years from now. Just so you all know. I hope I'm not alive 43 years from now. Good night.